Question from Budget Paper 4, Volume 1, page 190, under Investing Expenditure Summary. Minister, with a particular focus on my electorate in Narungga, can you update this committee on how local works are progressing and the budget support for schools and preschools in my electorate?
Look, I thank the member for Narungga for the question, and it was indeed with the member for Narungga that I was able to travel around the Yorke Peninsula and to some of the sites on the Adelaide Plains as well at the beginning of this year, prior to the first set of restrictions in relation to COVID, and I'm really pleased we were able to undertake those visits. We visited a lot of schools, we visited a lot of preschools, and I remember in particular there was one of the preschools in the members' electorate. I want to say it was the Kadina Preschool Centre, Wallaroo. Yeah, the Wallaroo the Wallaroo Preschool Centre, where we just had a fantastic conversation with the director about what they would do if they had some extra support, and I was so pleased that they got that $20,000 grant, as did all of the other preschools in the members' area, and they're going to be able to do even more to lift the physical built infrastructure of their preschools and deal with those maintenance challenges with the new $30,000 maintenance grant. And those, so those, whether it's Ardross, Butte, Central York, Kadina, Malala, Minlaton, Moonta, Point Pearce, Port Broughton, Port Wakefield, Snowtown, Wallaroo and Waruka, and indeed Yorktown. All of those preschools and early childhood centres in the members' electorate will benefit from that $50,000 investment, and the schools in the members' electorate will as well. Now, in the accelerated maintenance program that we announced as part of the first stimulus package, Central York, Minlaton, Port Broughton, Snowtown, Wallaroo Mines, Waruka and Yorktown schools all benefited from that. There was a significant amount of work, particularly in the members' electorate, where, and some of these were for years, projects had been identified as needing support from central office and identified and given the tick and identified by the facilities manager of the school and approved by infrastructure, but for which there was not yet a funding source that was enabled. And so having those funding sources identified with the $25 million extra allocation of maintenance funding this year enabled all of those projects, some in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, to be able to complete it and lift those urgent maintenance works to be done. And now for every single one of the schools, the public schools in the members' electorate, to get these grants from between $20,000, so a school like Moonta and Kadina, which get the $20,000 grants because they indeed are benefiting from capital works, $3.5 million at Kadina, $4 million at Moonta. They will get those benefits of those $20,000 grants, but other schools will be between $30,000 and $100,000, depending on their size, whether they're secondary or primary, and what other programs they have. So those are going to be fantastic opportunities for the governing councils and the school principals to work together to identify what can be done, what needs to be done, and to engage local tradies and small businesses in providing work for them at a time where they've never needed it more.